When you're burned, you've got nothing. No cash, no credit, no job history. You're stuck in whatever city they decide to dump you in.
Miami.
You do whatever work comes your way. You rely on anyone who's still talking to you. That trigger-happy girlfriend. An old friend who used to inform on you to the FBI.
You know, spies. Bunch of bitchy little girls.
Family, too.
Hey, that your mom again?
If you're desperate.
Someone needs your help, Michael.
And a down-and-out spy you met along the way.
That's how we do it, people.
Bottom line, as long as you're burned, you're not going anywhere. Put the weapon down. Listen to me, Michael. I shot your brother. He murdered me.
I'll hunt you down to the ends of the earth if I have to.
Then I'll see you there. There she is. I swear. Stay beautiful. I'm sorry, Sam.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about it, Mike. Let's just go. So all this is yours?
Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. I mean, that's how I'm able to smuggle freeloading super spies to other countries. They're in the warehouse! Shit, get out here! I'll give you guys new identities, passports, a free trip to wherever you want to go. But you guys may have to foot some of the bill.
We're getting the passports. We need to know if you're coming.
Because of you, Mike, the last time I kissed my lady, she was crying. I'll let you know.
One of the toughest tasks in intelligence work is learning how to wait. When meeting an operative in public, you have to be on constant alert for undercover law enforcement and surveillance. But when anyone can be your enemy, it's hard to act natural. Is that book any good? I've been meaning to read it.
And with spies in it, that's a plus. I used to bring you and Nate here when you were little. He loved the swings. Couldn't pay him to get off of them. Remember?
My arm still hurt from pushing you. Eyes forward, Mom. Remember, just two strangers chatting in the park.
It's all right. Nobody followed me here. I bought a day at the spa. I sneaked out the back and just drove side streets on the way. I'm clean. They're stepping up the surveillance, Michael. You've got to leave Miami.
That's why I wanted to talk. I need you to find Barry.
You want me to reach out to a money launderer? Have you heard nothing I've said? Riley is watching me all the time.
Please, Mom. Meet him in the ladies' room of your lawyer's office if you have to. I need him to transfer money from our bank accounts to these countries.
Moldova? Nauru? Is that where you're going?
No, but the accounts are flagged by the CIA and everyone they work with. If we do the transfers, they'll be searching for us everywhere except where we're headed.
Is this goodbye?
It's close. If you need me,
Draw green X on the bus bench at Miami Beach. I got it. I know physical contact isn't part of our cover, but you're the only family I have left. They catch us, they catch us.
thank you, Mom, for everything.
Have a nice time at the spa? What are you people doing here?
Just wanted to make sure your day was as relaxing as you'd hoped it would be. You scheduled 5 hours worth of treatments, I understand. You were at the spa that whole time?
Of course I was. Your men were following me. Just ask them.
I did, and they told me the same thing.
Well, there you go.
But I believe in checking things out for myself. So I did some digging. That's from Southwest 27th Street. And that's you behind the wheel. It's about 5 blocks from the spa. It was taking an hour into your appointment. I'd like to show you something else. It's the agreement you signed to be truthful and forthcoming with the agency, under penalty of perjury.
So what happens now?
Now, I'm done playing games. Cover.
An interrogation typically begins with deprivation and discomfort. That means the thermostat cranked all the way up, uncomfortable furniture, dim lights that strain the eyes, and if there's food, not much of it. It's all about making sure you're exhausted and vulnerable before your interrogator even sets foot in the door.
My goodness. Someone forgot to turn the air conditioner on in here. Oh, sorry, I kept you waiting. I needed that. Do you know what the bit for an obstruction of justice charge is? At your age, you'll die in prison.
Beats ending up in a nursing home.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. You're helping an enemy of the state. You're not going to get sent to some medium security playground. You'll do hard time the whole time. But tell us where your son is. Doesn't have to be that way.
Last I checked, the CIA is not allowed to spy on an American citizen, so I don't think I'd be the only one in trouble here. You let me out now, or I'll call my lawyer. And if you think I would ever let you know where my son's gonna go, you're out of your goddamn
Going
mind.
to go. So he's still in town. Thanks for all your help, Mrs. Weston. Someone will be by to see you out.
Hey, I'm not trying to get a fake ID so I can buy Zimas. No, you don't gouge Calvin Schmidt. Are you laughing? Don't laugh at me. Are you kidding?
Hey. Hey, yourself. Where is everybody?
Fee and Jesse are doing a perimeter check, and Schmidt's making our travel arrangements.
I'm actually trying to... I'm helping you by calling you a douchebag. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
At least he's trying to. I didn't think you'd be back.
Well, I wasn't sure myself. So, I went to see Elsa. Don't give me any crap about breaking protocol.
No, Sam, I'm glad that you did.
You should be, because she's the one who convinced me to stick by you. She said, if I abandoned my best friend, then I'm not the guy she fell in love with.
I don't know what to say. Thanks.
Don't thank me. Because I told her, we're not just running. As soon as we get someplace safe, we're going to sit down and figure out a way to fix all of this. So please, Mike, don't make me a liar.
I promise you I'll make this right. I don't know how, but I will make this right, Sam.
Oh, no, we have a deal, Mr. Generous, and I hope that you die in your sleep tonight.
That didn't sound good.
Getting you guys out of the country is going to be a little more expensive than we originally planned.
How much?
$200,000 a head.
For fake IDs?
Not for fake IDs, for fake identities. Okay, and I'm talking work visas, credit histories, and tax returns going all the way back to the Clinton administration.
That's fantastic. It really is. Except for the part where it's going to cost $800 grand, because there's no way in hell we can swing that.
Fine, then I suggest you build a raft and start paddling to Cuba, because I have got nothing. Unless I throw the world's most amazing bake sale.
Schmidt, stop talking!
You still have pricey merchandise sitting in your warehouse, right?
Yes, in the warehouse. Problem solved. Oh, wait a minute. You guys turned it into a gigantic crime scene. There's cops all over the place. You can't even get close.
Let us worry about that. What's the most expensive thing that we can carry out?
Well, all right. Assuming by some miracle you get by the cops, okay? There is a compartment where I keep certain items that I don't want my stickier-fingered employees walking away with.
Tell us what we're looking for.
Looking for a black case, about yay big. I have a client who, upon delivery, will pay $1 million.
What's in the case?
Call it sensitive electronics.
Call your client, Tell them to expect it tomorrow.
Mike, I mean, every cop south of the Mason-Dixon is looking for you, so you're not making a cameo at a crime scene, and honestly, I shouldn't either. Half the force knows this gin.
I'll talk to Jesse and Faye.
They're gonna walk into a suicide situation just because you asked them to.
Yeah, that's pretty much how we roll. So look, Schmitty, make sure you wear something comfortable tomorrow, because you're gonna help him get it.
Well, I'm no expert, but I'm guessing a sealed door plus 3 donut-eating cops equals a go-home situation.
Schmidt.
Let's go tell Michael we tried.
Schmidt, can you hush for like 2 seconds, please?
See, check it out. North wall, 20 feet up.
Thank you, Miami CSI, for being out to lunch.
You think we drive around back, come up the alley on foot?
Climb the truck, scroll through the window.
Sorry, you just said squirrel? Do I look like a guy who squirrels?
Do you really want us to answer that?
No, I don't. It's just being rhetorical, handsome.
Large security forces can work to your advantage because each individual thinks everybody else is paying attention. So if you find a hole in the security, you can get in. Of course, if anything goes wrong, you're surrounded by the same security forces you snuck past.
Look, it's like 2 feet. Come on.
You catch me?
Yeah, okay.
Here we go. Okay. Great teamwork. Thank you.
Shh, just keep your voice down. And where the hell is this case?
Oh, follow me, and I don't need the tone, okay? Okay, hold up. Go 6 tiles for west to north.
Did you have a parrot on your shoulder?
It's hilarious. Okay, look out. Have at it. I don't do manual labor.
Oh, I would never have guessed.
This thing's worth a fortune. Why exactly?
That is what someone is willing to pay for it.
Oh, it's heavy as hell.
Lift with your knees.
I think I just slipped a disc.
Hola, senoritas. I missed you.
What the hell are you doing?
Think somebody heard that?
Yes, they heard it.
No. I can't go to prison. I will not do well in prison.
No one's going to prison. We are going to bust our way out of here.
Go through the wall like the Kool-Aid guy. What are you nuts? Open it. No.
Okay, go. Jesse and Riley.
Okay. Is anyone else at 300 over 140? Because I feel my heartbeat at my retinas.
Everybody okay?
Yeah, because God has a sense of humor. We should be shot. We should be dead.
Simmer down, you're gonna blow a gasket.
Oh, don't bother. He's been like this the whole way here.
Guys, looks like the mystery box took a few bullets. Actually, it took a lot of bullets.
Well, good job, Super Friends. It's destroyed. It's destroyed.
You gotta be kidding. Mike, this is bad. This thing was our ticket out.
Sam and Jesse picking up some new wheels in case we have to run. So I'm just gonna go ahead and ask, what the hell is that thing?
It was a remote circuit cutter for disabling alarm systems.
How does it work?
How it did work was... Okay, look. See this? It's a collimator. There's 3 of these. They fire gamma rays, same as they use in brain surgery. They aim these at an alarm circuit, and the point the beams cross kills all the electronics. What am I gonna do? My client expects delivery on this.
You're still gonna deliver it.
No, I'm not, as it is broken. And unless one of you has a degree in quantum physics, there's no way to fix it.
We don't have to fix it. We just need to make it look good enough for the handoff. Call your client, buy as much time as you can.
No, my client robs and kills people for a living.
So we don't have to feel bad about ripping him off.
Just for the record, I think this is a terrible idea, and I think that you are not in a rational headspace. Hey! Yep, it's me. Okay, well, listen, I hit some delays. I can have this thing for you next Tuesday, easily. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, bye. He says if he doesn't have this by 4 o'clock today, he will shoot me in the throat.
Well, that doesn't give us much time to fake this thing.
And then we better get started. As a spy, you deal with a lot of dangerous people and a lot of dangerous technology. Since it's a bad idea to put them together, you get pretty good at faking sophisticated hardware. The good news is that the more high-end the technology, the less likely your buyer is to know how it works. Hand them a device that looks right, feels right, and sounds right, and it should do the trick. And adding a listening device is never a bad idea.
One more thing. For luck.
Fee, we already have ears on the meeting. The last thing we want is a gun in Schmidt's hands.
Well, what if something happens and we don't get there in time?
Fee, we have a plan.
Don't take this personally, but our plans haven't been going so well lately.
When you have a full-time surveillance team on your tail, it's difficult to set private meetings. So if you need to arrange a sit-down with someone you can't contact directly, you have to contact them indirectly.
Barry Burkowski. I have an appointment. B-U-R-K-owski?
Burkowski. No, I don't see you.
What are you talking about? I got a call from a nurse. Said I needed to come down right away for some tests. Some tests regarding a, aggressive fungus in a very sensitive area.
I'm sorry, we don't have an appointment for Barry Burkowski.
Really? Well, that's too bad for you because I'm not going anywhere until I see a doctor, and they tell me that I'm parasite-free, so you work it out.
Barry! Funny running into you.
Mrs. Weston, what are the odds? It was you. You set this appointment.
Well, the good news is you don't have the fungus. The bad news is Michael needs your help.
You mean your fugitive son, Hugh must not be named?
Yes, him.
Wait a minute, aren't you supposed to have like a team of 24/7 federal babysitters?
Actually, I do. In fact, they were nice enough to drop me off.
Okay, hold on a second. I think my brain just exploded. What if they see us talking?
Don't worry. They're waiting for me in a coffee shop down the street. Now, unless you want me to introduce them to you personally, I would suggest that you hear me out.
Yeah, but let's just do this somewhere a little more private.
Perfect.
Okay. Let me get this straight now. Mike wants me to throw up a financial smokescreen for every agency in the known universe?
Well, you usually hide money to avoid the authorities, so now just do the opposite.
Do the opposite. There could be some serious blowback here.
You know, that never stopped Michael from helping you. How many times has he saved your ass? 3, 4 times?
I have saved his too. All right, well, I've helped save. Fine, look, I'm gonna do it.
Good, because it needs to be done today.
All right, now, I need you to bring the account numbers to this address. This is my loft in the design district. Be careful. Make sure you're not followed.
Thanks, Barry.
Oh, and Mrs. Weston, one thing. The next time that you set up a meeting with somebody in a doctor's office, just go with something easy like gluten allergy. Because the fungus down under freaked me out.
Good to know. Thanks. I can't do this.
Yes, you can, see? The gizmo looks as good as new. This would be a cakewalk.
Yeah, that's easy for you to say. You don't have to stare into the abyss of Thorne's eyes and try to rip him off.
Take a breath. Good. Now, describe how a meeting usually goes.
I show up. I say hi. Sometimes he says hi, not usually. And then I give him the merchandise. He gives me the cash.
And you go your separate ways.
Yes. But what if he asked me to demonstrate how this works?
Has he ever asked that before?
No, but...
Then don't explain anything. Just give him the case, take the money, walk away.
Like it's any other deal.
But this is not any other deal, is it? Because in any other deal, I'm not selling him a broken box for $1 million. Where's the gun in this? Fiona said she put a gun in here? How does it come out?
Hold on. There's a gun underneath that panel, but don't even think about going for it. Because the chances of you blowing off your big toe are much better than hitting Thorne.
Now, we gotta go. Schmidt, when in doubt, keep your mouth shut.
I assume the mic in this is working and you guys can all hear me. If I die today, my ghost will haunt your children's children. It'll be like one of those Japanese movie ghosts, too, like the little girl floating. Really creepy.
Michael, are you sure he's going to be able to sell this?
Seriously, Mike, dude looks like a hot mess.
He'll sell it. He has no choice.
Get ready, I think our buyer's here.
Thorne! You look well armed.
What can I say? I always come prepared. I missed you, little buddy. If I didn't know better, I swear you were ducking me.
Why would I duck my favorite client?
Where the hell you been?
Doing my thing. There was a whole backup with my warehouse.
Yeah, whatever. I didn't ask for your life story. Are we going to do this or what?
Yes, I believe this is yours. Okay.
My, oh my, she is a thing of beauty. Hey. What the hell's up with this?
What the hell's with what?
The specs I gave you said that the housing was supposed to be platinum.
In almost any operation, there's a moment when everything hangs in the balance. When a dribble of sweat, a clumsy answer, or even a stutter could get you killed.
Why didn't I use platinum? Yeah, because look, this is tungsten. Okay, this keeps the gamma rays from leaking better than platinum. Tungsten's all the rage now.
Is that so?
Yes, that's so.
Damn it, walk away. I told him to walk away. Take the money and walk away, Schmidt.
In fact, my tech said so. Who, by the way, completely upgraded the calibration and guidance systems free of charge. And that's why you come to me. I go the extra mile.
You show this to a tech? What tech?
He's cool, okay? He's a professor. He does this kind of stuff all the time. It's not a big deal.
It's a huge deal because it's not what I asked for. Schmitty, if this has a bunch of changes, I don't know if I'm still going to be able to use it.
That's why he said he is coming here to walk you through the whole thing. He's on his way right now.
Did he just say his tech is on his way? What the hell is he talking about?
You gotta go in.
No, hold off. If they're waiting on a tech, let's just give them one. Everybody watch my back.
Now, Sam, you're not going in there. You don't know how it
No,
works.
Schmidt gave me the whole spiel on how it works. I'll be fine.
I'm not putting you in that position, Sam.
Well, you're not. I am. I got this.
Good luck.
Thanks, brother.
I don't see this tech.
He's coming. He's coming.
When? Christmas? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I say we take him out to the Everglades and find us an alligator.
Okay, wait, keep...
Afternoon, gentlemen.
Oh, there he is. Hey, guy. Glad you made it.
Yeah, so am I. Hey, geniuses, thanks for setting up a meeting in the middle of rush hour.
Settle down. What's your name?
Dr. Charles Finley. Schmidt said you wanted to review my work. Most of the upgrades, frankly, are going to go way over your head, but the operation is the same. Guidance and calibration have been revamped. Most importantly, though, the collimator velocity, that's the story of the
save
day.
it, Einstein. We were planning on a little dry run with the cutter anyway. You're coming with.
Oh, well, that's not possible. See, I'm just here to show you how this works. I've got important research to get back.
Your beakers will be there when you get back.
Let's go. This is crazy. Just listen to me. You want to test the car to that, it's fine. We'll book some time at my lab. We'll do it the right way.
We can do it your way when you make the rules.
Today's my day.
Well, we need to know where we're going first.
Never mind that. You'll find out.
No, never mind. Not even close. Look, if I'm breaking into some nuclear facility, I've got to know.
The place is called Pharmatech. It's in Fort Lauderdale. They're closed on the weekends. Only the toy marks on the back door. You'll be fine.
In case you forgot, this thing doesn't work. They're going to kill us.
Just stay calm, okay? Our friends are listening and they'll help us out.
So what now?
We get to Pharmatech and set something up before they get there.
That's all fair 1A. It's gotta be 45 minutes away.
Well, I was there in 30.
Banking security algorithms look for anything unusual. Transfers in large amounts on the same day or to multiple countries at the same time. Do any one of those and you might get red flagged. Do all of them and you'll send the authorities looking for you anywhere you want them to.
One more transfer to the Bank of Moldova and we're done. CIA and Interpol, they're gonna be chasing their tails, hunting for Mike like a... Yeah, what? Whoa, come again? Where are they now? Okay, thanks for the tip.
What was that?
My little bird at the Miami PD just informed me that there's a federal raid scheduled for here in 10 minutes.
I thought you told me these transfers couldn't be traced back to you.
They can't. They must have followed you.
No way in hell, Barry. Did you phone anyone? Anyone at all?
No one important? No, I had to cancel a tanning session and an O2 session. That's it.
You're a known associate of Michael Weston's. All of these cancellations is probably what took them all.
Yeah, well, sue me for not wanting to screw over my manscapist. Hanging out with your family is like having a venereal disease. It's the gift that just keeps on giving.
You're right. It's my fault. I should have probably never brought this.
Look, technically it's Mike's fault, okay? But we can do this blame game later. There is a fire escape off the East Sun porch, so go.
Aren't you coming?
No. These hard drives are not going to slag themselves. Plus, I got my ledger, my files.
I'm not leaving you behind.
Yes, you are, Mrs. Weston. Now go. Seriously, there's no point in both of us getting caught. Get out of here. Go. Scram.
I'm sorry, Barry.
Tell Mike he owes me again.
Hello?
Miss Weston, in the last 10 minutes I've received calls from Scotland Yard, Interpol, and some jackass in the Moldovan army. They're all deploying assault teams based on new leads on your son's whereabouts. Thing is, each lead is in a different corner of the globe.
Well, it sounds like you've got a lot of important pissed off people on your hands. Why are you calling me?
Because you put Bukowski up to this.
Really? What makes you say that?
I found 3 cigarette butts in his ashtray. They happen to be your favorite brand. And once the DNA work comes back, I'll have proof that you were involved. You've crossed the Rubicon, Miss Weston. And now,
Looks like we beat him here. Okay, someone said they're going to be doing the test on the back door. I want to play it.
Well, if they're following the speed limits, we got about 10 minutes before they get here. I say we shoot this out.
P, these guys have machine guns. Sam would get killed.
Well, Sam will be killed for sure when that circuit cutter doesn't work.
She's right, Mike. There's no way to turn off the alarms from the outside.
Then we'll do it from the inside.
You think the 2 security guards might have something to say about that?
I guess we'll find out. Spies love buildings with assigned parking spaces. If you need to talk your way past security, they give you the name of the company's employees, their positions, and even how powerful they are. All with just a stroll through the parking lot. Hello?
Building's closed on Saturdays.
Yeah, I know. We actually work here. I'm Don Sterling on the 3rd floor. I lost my wallet, and Roger here demagnetized his key.
Cell phone. I'm sorry, I can't let you guys in. We understand you got a job to do. We totally respect that.
We have this huge presentation for an FDA bigwig on Monday. We're a little behind the 8 ball.
Look, I wish I could help you guys out. If you want to talk to my supervisor, I could give you his number.
I get it. I totally understand.
Such an idiot, Don. This is all your fault.
I'm an idiot.
If you
My
had been
fault.
drinking your lunch out of a martini glass all week, we wouldn't be in this mess in the first place.
That's rich coming from Roger Dodger, who's been dead weight since day 1.
What'd you call me?
Dead weight. Oh, wait. I'm dead weight. I'm dead weight. Dead weight day 1. Come on.
Hey, break it up. Hey, break it up.
Break it up. Look, we're not going to hurt you, but we need you to take us to the control room now. Find it yourself.
Seriously.
They're here. We need to turn off those alarms now.
Hey, frickin' Frank are gonna make us do this the hard way.
The schematics for their security system. Now, the main chip to the keypad is here, 6 inches back from the wall. You think you can handle that?
Does a black hole suck?
Okay, Professor. Show me what that bad boy can do.
Is there a whiff of a plan here, or is this like a wait and die kind of situation?
Just keep it together. I saw F's car on the way in. We just gotta buy him time to figure something out.
Get his keys.
See that light there? That means the alarm is armed. Turn it off.
No problemo. Just realize it takes about a minute and a half to calibrate.
Yeah, whatever. Just hurry up. We can't stand here all day.
And we can't rush this either. It's not like I'm programming a coffee maker. So please stand by. Schematics, please.
Come on, guys. Tell me which key it is. We're trying to save a man's life here. 2, if it matters.
Go to hell.
Look, I get it. You hate us.
More to the left.
And up. Too far.
You know what I think? I think you're trying to rip me off by selling me this piece of crap.
You know, every time that you distract me, you slow me down. Do you realize that? So let me just do my work, please. Move!
Time's up, Professor. I said do it now.
There we go. Turned it off, just like I said.
That was unfun.
Well, Thorne, it has been fun, but we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, we're not wrapping anything up just yet. I mean, your buddy here did such a bang-up job, I'm gonna need him tomorrow, too.
You want him on the heist? What are you high? That's not part of the deal?
Schmidt, buddy, I thought you went the extra mile for your clients. I'll tell you what. I'll throw in an extra 100K as a bonus.
Look, thanks, but no thanks. Come on, I'm a scientist, not a master thief, so if you can just take us home.
You go home after you do the job. Or you don't go home at all, Professor. Let's go.
Like terrorists, organized criminals tend to be cautious about the people they work with right before a major operation. They watch you when you eat, post someone outside the door when you go to the bathroom, and force you to sleep under lock and key. That is, assuming you can sleep.
Sam. Hey, Sam. Jesus. What the hell are you doing? Look, every time I close my eyes, I see bullets flying and blood and entrails. Okay, just stop. I don't know how you could just lie there, slumbering away, knowing that tomorrow we're helping a psychopath with a heist, with a piece of equipment that does not work.
Okay, look. The bug in the cutter doohickey is still on. So once Mike hears what those jokers are up to, he'll come back and save us.
Yeah, because everything he touches come up aces.
You watch it. Shut up and go to sleep. Last thing we need is to be stumbling around like a couple of zombies tomorrow.
You mind if we trade cots?
Go to sleep, Schmidt.
Up and at 'em, ladies. Game time. All right, listen up. Just heard from my guy. Turns out the trade show is much bigger than we thought. The Miami Gem Center is holding, and wait for it, $90 million worth of stones in their vaults. Now, so far, all the guard shift changes are happening as scheduled. What are you doing?
Well, it sounds like you got a busy day planned. I mean, you want to make sure this puppy is charged, right?
We go at 7 a.m.
Joe, you parked the car here on 27th. We sit up here.
Guys.
Nick, you cut the
Guys, Sam's back online.
on my command.
Greg, Tom, and I rush in, and 86 the guards. Now, the only thing standing between us,
An early retirement is a couple of $10 an hour corpses.
that all depends on you, Professor. There's a Miami PD station a half a mile away. You don't kill those alarms, cops show up under 30 seconds. That's 28 seconds longer than you live.
Well, I sure appreciate the pep talk, but I got a bone to pick with your plan.
What's that?
The east wall of the gym center is a nightmare. You got your PBX switch, you got your HVAC controls, they're all housed there. So yes, I can kill the alarm, but there's no guarantee that I won't set off the fire sprinklers at the same time.
So what do you say?
Well, I'm saying that the service entrance would be a hell of a lot easier to break into.
Here. That means we'd have to walk all the way around the block with the gear, genius.
You want your jewels? You want to get in and out clean? Trust me, it'll be worth it. You get me there at 7, you'll be cutting through that door at 7:05 on the button.
Okay. We do it your way.
Just make sure it goes quick.
Yeah, speaking of which, we want our cash in the van. Not that I don't appreciate your hospitality, but we go our separate ways when the job is over.
You think I'm gonna stiff you?
Well, you did change the deal on us once.
You did kidnap us at gunpoint.
You shut up.
Okay.
Fine. The money will be in the van.
Scrap or dear move.
Did he just...
He just called our play. Look, the backside of the gem center is over here, out of sight from where they'll park the getaway van.
The van the Sam just made sure it would be stuffed with cash.
Sammy, brilliant son of a bitch. I'll never admit that I said that.
Whether you're a spy or a thief, the first priority in assaulting a building is remaining concealed. If you hit the building early on a Sunday morning, you won't have traffic or pedestrians to worry about. And if you arrive dressed as a state-contracted cleaning crew, anyone who does see you won't give you a second look.
Your nest egg will be here with your buddy until we get back. Hey, Steve, Schmidt even looks at you sideways. You shoot him. Let's move.
Looks like we only left the driver in the van.
I count 4 on Team Heist. Judging by those big-ass bags, I'd say they're loaded for bear.
Fig, you need to be in place by 7:05. The timing will have to be perfect.
I'll be fine.
Take care of yourself.
You too.
Yes, and I will also take care of myself.
The best way to engage your enemy isn't always with a gun in your hand.
Hey, buddy, how about a car wash, huh?
Come off as harmless and weak, and you can get close to your target without him getting suspicious. And that's when you strike.
But that was Ninja Warrior stuff, man.
You're welcome. Grab the cash.
Is he dead?
No, but you'll be if you don't hurry up. Move!
Sorry.
All clear. Okay, Professor, let her rep. Come on already.
Okay, that should do it.
Sure?
Yeah, go ahead, open the door. You'll hear the sweet sound of nothing. Let me just pack this up.
For an operative, smuggling a gun into a mission is only half the battle. The real trick is getting to it when you need it. It's not the kind of thing where you get a second chance. So when you make your move, you better make it count.
Nothing to you? Drop the gun! That goes for all of you. Drop it right down. Turn around. Back up. Let's go. Straight back. Let's go. Same with you. Down to one. Let's go. Do it, or I'll pull it in his head. Hurry up.
Do it.
Come on, move it. Let's go. Back to the wall. Face the wall. Eat it.
You really think you can rip me off?
I'm not ripping anybody off, Thorne. That circuit cutter is yours to keep, though. Consider our transaction complete.
Have a good one. What are you doing? Get back to the van! Let's go! Go, go!
On your knees. Hands on your head now.
Son of a bitch!
Okay, talk to my guy. He will be able to get you to Buenos Aires. Just waiting on the passports, but it's all taken care of.
I'd say that calls for a toast.
Yeah, none for me.
None for you. Weren't you the one singing love ballads to this tequila at your warehouse?
Oh, well, thank you for offering me my own alcohol. That's generous, but I'm not in the mood.
Oh, come on, pal. Lighten up. One little pop.
One thing that I'm not to you or any of your ilk is a pal.
Ouch. Hey, Schmidt, you know what I was just thinking about? Remember that one time when we saved your life?
Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, you know what? That doesn't count when you're the guys who almost got me killed. You destroyed my warehouse. Ripping off my clients. You guys ruined me. And you know what I call people who do that? Call them enemies. That's what I call them.
Well, for what it's worth, we're the kind of enemies who won't forget what you did for us.
Yeah, kind of enemies you can call on anytime. Seriously, man. Thank you.
Okay, fine. I'll do your dumb toast, but only because I cannot wait for all of you to get the hell out of my country.
We'll take it. Here's to seeing the world.
May the skin of your bum never cover a drum.
Right.
Leaving signals in public is a time-honored way for spies to communicate in the field. It's reliable and easy, but the downside is you have to check for messages on a constant basis.
Michael, bench, green X.
And if you see one, you have to hurry to a rally point as fast as you can and hope that it's not too late. Is everything all right? We saw a signal.
No, everything isn't all right. What happened? Did the transfers? No, the transfers are fine, but Riley has Barry. And she knows I'm the one who put him up to it. Can she prove it? She has DNA or something, I don't know. She's coming after me now.
I'm so sorry, Mom.
It doesn't matter.
I'm really, really sorry.
It's all right. Do the best you can, honey. I'll find a place to live. I've got a friend from high school. I mean, I haven't talked to her in years, but I could probably stay there.
Madeline, you can't stay in Miami.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
You'll come with us. We're already having cover IDs made. We'll make one more.
Michael, do I look like somebody who's ready for a life on the run?
Please, Mom, I need you to do this.
No, why?
Because I promised Sam I would make this right. And I can't do that with you in prison. Because you're the only family I have left.
I'm not going anywhere cold. I mean it.
Deal.
Next Thursday, with only one episode left before the season finale. Mike, you get our tickets out of town?
We're not leaving just yet.
Michael Weston's back is against the wall.
I will see a way for us to escape.
We can't take these guys head on.
You run out now, it'll be a bloodbath.
Oh, this just gets better and better.
Since when do we send people to their